millennials.
Good morning, everyone.
It's been so long since we've said that. Happy Monday. Welcome back from just a beautiful July 4th extended weekend.
I know.
Honestly, July 4th being on a Wednesday
is the greatest thing that ever happened.
But this is the longest holiday ever, and like by the time it was over, I was ready for it to go. Next year when it's on a Thursday, that'll be perfect.
And like the country was really torn because some people took off the Saturday and Sunday preceding and Monday, Tuesday. So half people were working, half people weren't. I'm really excited for next year when we're all on the same page. Let's do something really fun, you guys.
Totally.
And it'll be crazy. But I did enjoy my very long weekend.
Yeah, it felt like a real vacation.
It did.
By the time I was coming home, I was ready to come home. Like, that's how you know, like, the vacation lasted long enough.
Yeah, because when you have a weekend trip, actually, I'm always ready to come home.
Also, I survived.
Yes,
My
clearly.
How
was it?
It was not bad. So, I asked the points guy, I was like, why do you prefer? He said, A, it's safer, because if anything happens, you fall in water. They're only allowed to fly over water. I'm like, okay. And two, the takeoff is a lot like smoother than that of a helicopter, and the takeoff was fine. I mean, it was just odd to be like in a boat and then like in the air. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you like shoot across the water and then eventually lift off. And the plane ride was bumpy at points, and when it was bumpy, it was fucking scary. But my only real complaint was that it was hot as hell on the plane.
That's so scary. I don't think I'll ever take a helicopter in my life.
I think I'm set. You know what I mean?
Or whatever they say, like single engine planes. You got to get a double engine because if one engine fails, then you're fucking Sully as hell. Sully should get a seaplane because he's obsessed with landing on the sea. Didn't you think in the movie Sully, they made it seem like he had like a fetish with the Hudson River?
Not a fetish, but like, no, I know what you mean. It was like he was almost happy that this happened to him. That was a weird movie. Yeah, he was like, and like, even though there was so much drama, like, he still was like glad it happened.
No, it was like, the movie starts and he's like running along the Hudson. He's always looking at the Hudson. They're taking off. He says to his co-pilot, "The Hudson sure looks beautiful
today." No, but like, I get what Clint Eastwood
looks like a beautiful place for an emergency landing.
I get what Clint Eastwood was trying to do. I think he was just wanting to make the Hudson like a focal point, but instead he made it seem like Tom Hanks was in love with the Hudson.
And like was kind of hoping to one day land on the Hudson.
Exactly.
But he should now be a pilot for a Blade and only fly seaplanes.
Totally.
Actually, he should start his own seaplane company called Sully.
Done.
Actually,
sign me up.
I would not fly.
It's not a great advertisement. Also, what'd you do for July 4th?
I went to Carrie Underwood, Dan and Shay concert at Pier 17, and it was lit and so toasty.
I'm so sorry I asked.
I met so many toasters.
I can't believe you've now seen Dan and Shay twice, and I haven't seen them
twice in 1 week.
And I haven't seen them once.
And I almost went to Jones Beach, even though that plan fell through
I was thinking
very quickly.
It fell through, but like on Friday, I was like chilling, and I'm like, wow, I really wish I was at Jones Beach.
They were so good. They are so good. And Carrie Underwood and her new face were there, and she was great, per usual.
I didn't do anything, actually. Oh, I saw fireworks on the beach in Montauk, which was amazing. And the Montauk beach, which is where like the big thing was only like 10 miles from our house. It took us 3 hours to get back. 3 hours.
Lying.
I swear, and I had to pee so bad.
You should have biked.
I should have literally done anything else.
That's horrible.
Horrible. And like we were in the convertible and like it was amazing, but when we weren't moving, I'm like, I'm sitting outside. I was like, close the fucking thing. Like it lost its novelty so quickly, you know?
Oh, wow. I gotta get in a convertible.
And then what'd you do Thursday?
What did I do Thursday? I think I went to the spa. Does that make sense? I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to repeat my...
Me too.
It was all one big lump.
Thursday I just hung out. Yeah.
Thursday I just hung out. I think I went to Soho House for dinner. Oh my God, Soho House was so quiet. And
really?
So nice and like twinkly and beautiful, and the sun was setting and people weren't there, and it was so nice.
That's amazing.
And the weather was perfect. It was like weirdly cold at night.
Yeah. The weather, like in the Hamptons, was only like 75, but the sun was so strong that it felt hot.
During the day, it was fine, but at night, it was...
a nice breeze.
I got a bit chilly.
What else happened? Oh, so I went to Surf Lodge, which is like literally the only place in Montauk to hang out. I went there every single night. One of the nights, someone was like, there's an actor here, Liam. And I was like, Hemsworth? And I look and it's a student in a black hat. I'm like, guys, that's Liev Schreiber. And like I told everyone that Liev Schreiber was at was at Surf Lodge.
And it's like for everyone else that would be exciting.
That's a big deal. And people were like running around looking for him. And then Ben's friend Victor was like, Claudia, that's not Liev Schreiber. It's Liam. No, sorry. It's not. Wait.
You told people it was Liam Neeson.
Yeah, but it was Liev Schreiber.
Oh.
Which like people were less excited about.
But still something.
To me, they are the same person. I was trying to come up with one difference. And the only difference I could come up was the 2 different letters in their name,
No,
Liam,
the
Liev.
only difference-
They're both white, straight actors who get all the action roles.
No, the only difference is that Liev Schreiber isn't from Taken.
Right, so I thought he was. Whatever.
Liam Neeson is Taken, and that's like the 2 are one and the same.
It was kind of weird that he was there. Like, it's such like a sceney place. Like, people,
Yeah.
celebrities don't go there like not to be seen. Like, Soho House is a place like that. So like, people were just like, bro, can I buy you a beer? And he was cool. He was like, yeah, sure.
Wow. I mean, I would do the same.
Yeah. And then Friday was Shabbat. Lovely.
Lovely. What the hell did I do
don't
on
know.
Thursday?
Now I'm trying to like recount everything.
Thursday just fell into a dark hole for me.
I know I saw Corinne and I saw Food God on Saturday night,
Right.
which was awesome. I only have positive things to say about the both of them. And there were some mean comments on my Instagram, which I was confused about because like
About which one?
both, and I'm like, they're both literally universally well liked. Like, who does not like them?
Everyone has haters.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I was just confused because I thought it was a great picture and my neck looked amazing. My neck.
It was a cute picture, and it's like all like you guys are a good squad.
Yeah, my neck like really.
How are you doing with your neck?
Like, I felt it because this is the first time where it's like I always get super hot when I go out, especially in the summer, and like I didn't feel like embarrassed to put my hair up, whereas I usually did because like it really opened up my neck and I had this mole on my face. Like, I just felt like free. Do you know?
Are you gonna go for an updo soon?
No. But like when it's hot and you put your hair up, like I was cool with it, you know, and I felt like good about it.
That's exciting.
That was exciting. And also it didn't help that it wasn't like that hot this weekend, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I got Insta-Lipo on Thursday.
Oh, nice.
I had my 4th session. I have 2 more sessions before
Do
I
you
get
feel
my
like it's
measurements.
working?
I'm not sure. Like, I definitely feel like I'm getting smaller. Like, and because I take a picture of my outfit every day, which you would think is vain, but it's actually great for weight loss purposes because I was looking at my Daily Kawaii Insta highlight, and you can really see my weight fluctuation like so nicely.
Wow.
And so I feel like I'm getting smaller, but I also feel like it's making my arms look bigger and like my shoulders look broader. But I'm excited to get my measurements because I have no fucking clue what I look like, which is evidenced by the fact that I finally weighed myself on Wednesday, not since Claudia's wedding. And you guys, I'm so sorry. I've been out of control and I'm on a very serious diet.
I weighed myself like 2 weeks ago for like the first time in like years.
When was the last time that you
I have no idea.
Like the doctor's office?
No, and I usually tell them not to tell me. And you know, I've always said like if I hit this certain number, like I'll kill myself, you know? And I hit it, but I'm still here, so that sucks.
I said, when I started on the scale, I was like, if I hit this certain number, like I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
I was 0.4 away from it.
Wow, God loves you. Truly.
Yeah.
Also,
It was a sign to
reveal
stay.
day was Wednesday. That's why
yeah.
like my whole life was a blur because I was addicted to my phone. Like I was with Ben's whole family and like I just couldn't be bothered to sit down for lunch or do anything because I was like on the hammock, literally refreshing every 15 minutes and putting premium content on our Instagram page.
We are going to do a whole Patreon episode about all of the reveals because if we did it on this show, it would take up way too much time. And we have a very special guest today, Alexis Waters. We have so much premium content in the news today. So we are recording Patreon after this, all the blinds revealed, all of our thoughts. Subscribe to our Patreon, patreon.com/morningtoast, where you also get access to our award-winning film.
We made a film last week, and it was like a big hit.
It was a big hit.
It took us forever, but it was worth it.
I really think there's Oscar buzz surrounding it.
Me too.
At least Tribeca Film Festival. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Sundance, if we can get Lala Ken to submit it.
Cannes Film Festival, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe are we continental? No, not continental.
International.
International, cosmopolitan.
We're international cosmopolitan women.
Also, if you become a Patreon member, you're gonna get pre-sale access to my Boston show. So I've been like really annoying teasing, but I'm not being annoying. I just have very limited information. But now I have all the info ready. At noon today, pre-sale begins for Patreon members. So if you're not a Patreon member, you just want to become one for a month just to get tickets. It's $8. I think it's worth it. Go to patreon.com/morningtoast. Then on a Friday, it gets open to the public. So Patreon members are gonna have 4 whole days to buy tickets before you. So I'm really excited about it. I don't know if I told you guys that like this is a big deal. And just don't buy a ticket for yourself. Buy one for your mom, for your dad, for your sister, for your aunt. Like, just
when is it?
The show is in October. So you have enough time to plan.
Okay. What day of the week?
It's a Thursday night. Like it's a lit night.
Oh wow, that's actually good for me to know because I'm leaving town that weekend.
You are?
I'll leave from Boston. Yeah, I have a wedding I think.
No, you have to come.
Okay. Yeah, but I'll go to Boston and then I'll leave town.
No, like I never say that, but you have to come.
No, I was already planning on coming. I need to meet the Bostonians, you guys.
Yeah, and I was planning on like maybe getting a party bus to take us there or something. Like I'm gonna make it. It's my last show of the tour.
Oh wow.
So it'll be a celebración, and it's my biggest one, and it's like a big deal. The theater. It's at the Wilbur Theater, which is like I think the equivalent of the Beacon Theater here in New York, like prestige worldwide. So it's just gonna be so great. I'm really excited. We've been working on it for a while, and I love everyone. That's all I have to say. And my birthday's tomorrow, and like I don't want to talk about it. Seriously, move on.
Okay, I just want to say, this is you. My birthday's tomorrow. I don't want to do anything, maybe a small dinner at home. I don't want to talk about it. This is you. My birthday week's kicking off on the toast tomorrow.
I know. You know, when I was writing that caption.
Dinner Tuesday, party Thursday, better be there. Oh, someone from Todd, no, mean.
I know. Honestly, like, it's all just a facade for social media.
Okay.
But, like, and I can admit that, like, in real life, like, I really don't care. And, like, I honestly, like, I love being the center of attention, except on my birthday. I can't explain it. Because I know it's, like, fake. People only doing it because it's my birthday. Do you know what I mean?
I guess so. But just embrace it, because once it's over, it's a whole year until your next one. How old are you turning?
I don't want to talk about it because I thought up until yesterday in the car ride home that I was turning 23. Because when I turned 23, I was like, no, I'm 22 still. So this whole time I really thought I was turning 23, but it turns out I'm 24.
You know what?
And that's a tough pill to swallow.
But at least, like, you'll always be the youngest person on the show.
That's true.
You know, there's no way that you'll ever be older than me.
Wow. Thank you for putting that in perspective.
You're welcome.
That helps.
Yeah, because you're the young one. You're like, I'm 25.
Also, I'm getting a bunch of questions. People want to know why me and Corinne were crying because Ben put up on his Boy With No Job Instagram story, like a picture of me and Corinne just like standing and hugging each other and crying. And like, well, when I got there, like I was pretty like drunk, but Corinne was like super drunk and she was just like so excited to see me. She like started crying about how much she loves me. And then like when she started crying, I was like, I have to cry too. And she was just being like so cute and sweet. And like she really is like the nicest girl ever. And just like, she weighs like 90 pounds. She's just so small and frail.
She has the smallest face.
She's just tiny. Like, actually, I have the smallest face now, but she's just so small and frail in like every regard. And she was just being so cute and sweet. And I just love her. So
I need to see your new small face next to Margot's.
Yeah, because mine's probably smaller.
Margot's face is so small, but Corinne has the smallest face, like on another level.
Yeah.
Okay, blind
Are we all caught up?
Patreon today.
Tickets noon Patreon.
Fast 5 stories
you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
You guys, I feel so good about these stories today, and it's been so long since I've been able to say that.
And we have like internally, we had a creative strategy meeting.
Yeah, we had a brainstorm
session. It was like basically just one conversation in an Uber, but we basically said like we've been talking about the same shit on repeat since we started the toast. Like literally, we were talking about Tristan Thompson like the day we started the toast, and we still are talking about it. And I'm just like, I want to broaden my horizons. Like, I want wider interests. Like, I want more things to be funny on. Like, I can no longer just be funny about Ariana and Pete because there's literally nothing funny about it.
There's nothing
It's actually
left.
scary now.
But we still will not be talking about like world news or politics.
No.
But just more tech, more science.
Just like, I don't know, different stories.
That
I'm still interested in, like this environmental story we have today. We're making it sound so boring. It's not going to be boring.
It's not going to be boring, you guys. It's going to be pertinent to the situation as it always is. But without further ado, here are the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. But not me, because I'm on Atkins for the rest of time. Okay. First up, Hailey, Baldwin, and Justin Bieber are engaged, which is wild, and I have so many thoughts on it, but first I'm going to give you the facts. Justin Bieber appears to have spared no expense for Hailey Baldwin's engagement ring, reports TMZ, because that ring is huge. The newly engaged couple were seen hanging out at Nipper's Bar and Grill in the Bahamas the day after he proposed to her Saturday night, and she was flashing her new hardware. Oh my God, I went to that bar once, and I got the worst drunk injury of my life.
What happened?
I was on a bar stool, but I was like leaning on my shins, and like, so the bar stool was on one leg.
Oh my God.
And of course it came out from under me. And I fell on top of the legs of the bar stool, but my shins broke the fall, and my whole shins were black and blue and swollen, and like so big, like I had chunkier legs because of my bruises. But compared to the Tipsy Toasters, have you seen some of those bruises?
Jackie, starting that group was literally the best thing I ever did because like it makes, when I'm scrolling through it, like makes me want to go out and party. Do you know what I mean? It like inspires me.
But on the other hand, it's like, girl, stay safe out there. Like that girl who had the biggest bruise, did you see that one?
Oh my God. Okay, basically the Tipsy Toasters is a subgroup of our Morning Toasters Facebook group, and it's just for people who like want to talk about like being drunk and like favorite cocktail recipes and like just favorite drunk memory. So people share like videos of like them falling and pictures of like what, and this girl put up a picture of her, was her thigh or her shin? I think it was like literally her whole thigh.
It was her whole leg.
Her whole leg. It was her leg was just purple. Like it was the biggest bruise I ever saw in my life. And it was like purple, red, with like yellow on the outskirts.
Oh my God, it was horrible. Anyways, that was my experience at this bar, so I'm glad they've had a better experience.
Yeah.
Hailey's wearing a fat diamond ring on that finger in the open. Her ring is really pretty. Do you see it? It's a very large oval stone. And we gotta say, it looks like the hell of a rock. Hard to say exactly how big it is, but there's no question the ring is sizable. They dance their hearts out on the beach in celebration.
That's so cute.
So it seems she digs it.
So, wait, just quickly, the best part about this entire story is that TMZ wrote it up at like noon, but at 9 a.m. someone in the Toasters group was on, it's like a private island in the Bahamas, and she's like a member of that club, and she was there and she was like, you guys, I swear to God, Hailey Baldwin and Justin Bieber are engaged. I just saw her, she's wearing a wedding ring. And so it broke in our thing like 3 hours ago, and then like we were with Ben's family, and Ben's sister was like, Hailey Baldwin's engaged. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, when I saw it on the Toast Instagram, I was like, how did I already know that?
Right.
Because the Toasters are the best.
Literally
and everybody
the best.
wants to be a part of it, and they can't be.
No, they can't.
Unless you're a toaster.
Also, I have like, I don't know, I'm really torn because I see what I see like in the press, but then I also read the blinds. And I really want to believe that like this was, and Hailey Baldwin really was the first girl that Justin Bieber like ever like settled down and dated. And I thought they were really cute in the moment. And now he's like spiraling, like she's kind of spiraling too with like the whole Shawn Mendes thing. Like, I don't know, I really truly want to believe that this is genuine, but like I have a feeling it's not.
Okay, here's my thoughts on it. I thought long and hard about it, and I think it'd be really easy to like write this off as a Pete and Ariana situation. Like, you know, they're
crazy kids.
Crazy kids, like this is way too soon, blah, blah, blah. But I choose to be naive and look on the bright side and just try and believe it.
Right.
So this is how I've rationalized it. Because I don't want to like read the blinds and know that this is fake and,
well, what the blinds
and everything's
saying
really sad.
Is that Hailey Baldwin always goes back to Justin Bieber when she needs money.
Yeah. So,
that's what he says.
So, and he always is right, but I'm going to give you an alternative. They have dated a lot. They know each other very well. This is not a Pete and Ariana situation. No. They probably have dated cumulatively for like years.
No, I don't think that this is a Pete and Ariana rushing into it thing.
Right.
I don't think so.
And you know what? Like they really have always been good friends even when they weren't dating. They have both a very strong relationship with the church, and they're both very religious in that sense with Hillsong. And I think that kind of like brought them back together. And I'm just going to choose to believe like this is a young Christian couple who just want to get married young. Okay. And
I see it.
Are doing it in the eyes of the church.
I totally see it. I totally forgot about the church, first of all. Second of all, what people, well, no. You know what I'm loving is like, I feel like in the 70s, like this trend of like celebrities like getting together, getting married, like they would like get married. They wouldn't even get married. They would just like stay together and like overdose. Like I love that our generation, like a crazy thing they're doing is like getting married. No, it's like so nice.
I love that. Well, that they're setting this precedent. Like Justin Bieber is like the
Bachelor
heartthrob of America, Bachelor, and like he's setting the precedent. Like when you love a girl, propose. Like
and the Pete and Ariana thing. Even though people are like, it's crazy. Like he's crazy. Like people say mean things about them. Oh, like they're just in love, I think, and like if the craziest thing they're doing is being monogamous, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and I think it's a great example to be setting.
Me too.
They're of their appropriate ages for each other.
Yeah.
And I think like what I've learned from Auntie is like no one grows up in this business unscathed. Like they definitely have a mutual
hardness,
and like they've definitely both seen and been through a lot. So I'm going to choose this reconciliation, this coming together as a nice thing for the both of them.
Until Auntie comes and ruins it for you.
Right, of course. And I'll always have that in the back of my mind. But you know,
sometimes it's nice to live in a fantasy world.
I can't do this show if I just know that everything is about prostitution and
also,
child molestation.
Totally. And you know what? Ignorance truly is bliss.
I totally agree.
Blissfully ignorant, like I finally get that phrase. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she made me realize it.
Yeah, like if I'm being ignorant, these two are like sun-soaked babes with a big ring on her finger, age-appropriate, drinking alcohol, dancing to his own music, Despacito, on the beach, having the time of their lives. And you know what? That's something I can get behind.
Yeah, no, I'm just loving this trend of like monogamy. I think it's great.
I think it's great too, even though we don't know for sure that he like doesn't cheat on her.
No, for sure, but like proposing and like it's a good example to set.
I agree.
And if he wants to sleuth around in his own free time, he's still setting a good example.
Yeah, I just don't let other people know about the sleuthing because like don't set that example. But anyways, I'm officially here for it, and I'm officially happy for them.
I kind of agree.
And
I actually love Hailey Baldwin, even though she did comment on our Instagram a while ago, something not so nice, but we started it.
We started it for sure. We shaded her.
And by the way, I disagreed with the shade because I said, basically, when we did the morning B, one of our news stories was that when Hailey Baldwin got named Maxim's #1 of their Hot 100 list, and I was like, yes, like finally, she really is like just universally beautiful. She's not like interesting, she's just beautiful. Like, she's a very pretty girl. Like, and that's why she doesn't model for, like, Chanel. She's not different looking. She's just beautiful. She models for Guess.
She doesn't model for, like, high fashion because she's not that
tall. And because she's really just, like, American babe. She's what Gigi looked like when she was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills doing the Guess campaigns and did that Australian bikini line.
Sort of. She's really skinny, though.
Yes, but no, I'm just saying, like, face-wise. Like, Gigi used to have
She's an all-American girl. Look, there's nothing
Remember
like...
when Gigi was in Sports
She's
Illustrated?
Very commercial. She's not editorial.
Exactly. When Gigi was on, like, Sports Illustrated and, like, she was, like, busty and, like, had curves. Rookie. She looked like a young Kate Upton. Like, that was so epic. But really, she lost a lot of weight and, like, her face really did change and now she's much more editorial looking.
Yes.
Hailey Baldwin, besides for the height thing, like, she's just America's sweetheart looking. Like, she's just
I agree.
freckle, blue-eyed, blonde-haired beauty. So when we said, Jackie wrote the caption on Instagram and was like, are we here for Hailey Baldwin?
I was like,
no.
it's a little
Yeah, and I just agreed, but Hailey Baldwin was like, well, it's a good thing it's not your choice. And, like, we wanted to die.
Well, I do want to say, I stand by that was a little Like, you don't get to be Maxim #1 on the Hot 100 when you're up and coming. Like, you're #1 when
That's
you're
true.
there. And I feel like this year, she is there.
Yes.
And I didn't feel that way last year, and I'm happy for her.
Okay.
And clearly, she's doing all right.
Oh, my God. Speaking of Hailey Baldwin.
The Sneetches is here.
Oh, hi, Sneetches.
Hi, Sneetches.
Speaking of Hailey Baldwin, I forgot one part of my weekend that I wanted to share because it's epic. I was at Surf Lodge, obviously, and they have an it's a day party that goes into tonight, and there's 1 hour where they have a performer, and Justine Skye performed, and I remember meeting Justine Skye at a Fashion Week event. I sat right behind her, and all I could think was that this was the prettiest girl I'd ever seen in my whole life. Like, she had straight hair, like, down to her ass, and every photographer was taking a picture from it in the background of all of them, and I was just thinking, like, who is this girl? She's stunning. Then I found out it was Justine Skye, Kylie's friend, you know. Then this was like 2 years ago now, she's like an up-and-coming singer, and she performed at Surf Lodge. First of all, she was just epic. Like, she had I didn't know any of the songs, which, like, I hate listening to music I don't know.
Yeah.
But she had such great energy on stage, and her voice is amazing, and I did an Instagram story, like, I fucking love Justine Skye, and she shared it on her story.
Oh, my God.
And then I DM'd her, I was like, oh my God, I love you so much, and she was like, you're epic, thanks. And I was like, sorry, I just wanted to share that little tidbit of my weekend.
That's very
That
exciting.
was cool.
So yeah, it all comes back to Hailey Baldwin, Justin Bieber. Very happy for the two of them, and we wish great success to Justine Skye.
Great success.
I think that's a nice bow to tie this story up on.
Yes.
We'll keep you updated, as they break up. But for right now, very happy for the happy couple. Next story is really shaking the world to the core. Kylie Jenner reveals she, quote, got rid of her famous lip fillers
just really
in
quickly.
new photo.
I love how we're like, we're going to talk about different stuff. And our first two stories are very similar, but the next three aren't.
The next two aren't.
Okay.
The last one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, she got rid of all of her fillers. And I love how, like, my favorite part about being a millennial is that Instagram comments are now news stories.
Right.
So Kylie put up a picture with Stas, her blonde friend, and she looked like old Kylie. And someone was like, wow, Kylie, you look so different. She's like, I got rid of all my fillers. So I guess that's not only her lips, that's her, like, cheekbones too.
I think she just meant her lips because the rest of her kind of looks the same, but I don't know. And also, how do you get rid of fillers? Don't they just
Fizzle
fade?
out? I don't know. I was thinking the same thing.
Like, you don't outject them.
Right, unless she had like an implant.
I don't think she did though. Maybe
Me either.
it's just been enough time. She probably hasn't gotten them like since she got pregnant, and now they're really gone.
Yeah. So, and she chopped her hair. She's looking so naturally, and I am here for it. I think she looks amazing. I love Kylie no matter what. I support her no matter what. I thought she looked amazing with the fillers, and I loved that she was just like open about it.
I just want to say, everyone's saying she looks amazing now, and she does, and she's a beautiful girl, but like, I thought she looked good before too.
No, same. And I really feel like she needed the fillers for her brand. And now that the brand is just like $1 billion business, self-sustained on its own, generating revenue on every turn, she doesn't need that anymore. Like, she can go back to being herself. It's almost like this was like a costume.
Yeah. Also, it's a great like message to send is that, you're beautiful just the way you are.
Yeah.
And if you have money, and if you choose not to get fillers anymore.
Totally, but also,
really nice
like, if you're
message.
insecure about something, like, and you want to fix it, that's also okay.
Right.
So she's doing both sides of it. She's like,
Right.
you know what, I was really insecure about it, and I had the means, and I fixed it, and I felt a lot better about myself, but now I'm grown up, and I feel differently, and, like, I don't know, I just think, like, I in a weird way, she's a good role model.
No, I totally agree, because both are good messages.
Yep, totally.
And the proof is in the pudding.
Yep.
She's practicing what she preaches.
Did you watch her Vogue makeup thing?
I watched it. I'm in love with it. She is the funniest person in the whole world.
I have to say that Vogue makeup thing, like, I think everything Vogue does is, like, so lame, and they're, like, behind the times on, like, every regard. Like, 73 Questions is the lamest thing ever, and it's so fake, and it's scripted, because you could tell everyone, like, remembers their answers.
Yeah, and it's like a one shot.
Yep, and it's, like, not real. and you don't even get to see the outside of the person's house, which is like the most important part. But this makeup thing that they do is everything. I love it.
Okay, I agree with you because Rihanna and Kylie were so good. And I watched Kylie, I was like, wow, this is incredible. I want to get this perspective on other people. I watched Hailey Baldwin's. Boring. I watched Rosie Huntington-Whiteley's. She started with no makeup and she ended
Left with no makeup.
If I showed you the way that she did her concealer, she took her thing, she put one dot here and one dot there. And so, that's how she does her concealer. I'm sorry, I just can't relate
I used to see those makeup things on YouTube, and they did it with like a bunch of models. Like I saw Sara Sampeo's, and I'm like, she doesn't even need makeup, so I was completely uninterested in it. But now that they're having people like Kylie and Rihanna who wear real makeup and both have makeup lines and are like really educated about it, the videos have become so much more premium. But I couldn't agree more. They started off like doing models makeup, and like, except one time I watched Jasmine Tukes. Jace Dukes do her makeup, and it was unbelievable. She's so good at it. Even though she doesn't need it, she did such a good job, and like she was using eyeshadow for powder. Like it was really interesting. But for the most part, like I don't need to see a model wear makeup. All they do is wear mascara and blush, and like that's not realistic.
And lip gloss.
Yeah.
That's not helpful. And
but they're getting better with the talent that they're choosing, and it's become because it's bigger stars and more interesting people.
Yeah, but like, who else would you want to hear from? I just feel like Rihanna and Kylie are just the two most interesting people on the planet.
Yeah.
And like, I could stand for Kim to do one, and then
yeah, but you know what? Like, I wouldn't have thought that I wouldn't have needed a video like that from Rihanna, but it was the best thing I ever saw in my life because she gets her makeup done all the time.
Who do you think is better, Rihanna's or Kylie's?
Rihanna. First of all, like just seeing Rihanna, like I've never seen Rihanna for 10 minutes straight. Do you know what I mean? She always just pops up on carpets. She does like subtle Instagrams. Like I've never just spoken to her for 10 minutes.
Agreed.
So just getting that was awesome. And she's just so beautiful and like so interesting looking. And like, I don't know, she was awesome. And like just her talking about making her own body shimmer out of coconut oil back in Barbados. Like that was amazing.
That was amazing. Kylie though, like I was laughing out loud when she said the thing about Kris Jenner accidentally putting eyeliner on her lips. And she was like, Courtney, I've never seen her laugh so hard. I was just laughing, and I didn't even know why.
Yeah, exactly. They're doing a better job. Like, you know what I need from Vogue? I need less frequent content, but more premium.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need one video a week with a random model in a hotel putting on chapstick as makeup. You know?
Totally.
I need to see, like, hardcore foundation, tinted moisturizer, concealer, powder, baking, bronzer, eyebrows. Like, I need it all.
Agreed. And we're getting it. We're getting it. Anyways.
Kim should do one.
Kim should do one, but I feel like I can go watch Kim's, like, that's
what she does on her
I felt
app.
about Kylie. Like, I felt like I could go watch that somewhere else, but I never had.
No, and on Kylie's app, which I pay for, and I'm happy to, the videos she puts up of her glam are of other people doing her glam.
Right, which is also very interesting.
Totally, and randomly she does Snapchat of her doing her own makeup, but it's not premium, it's not high def, it's like kind of choppy. Like, this was great.
This was really great. I need to get better at eyeshadow. Like,
Margot's really good at it. I don't do shit either.
Like, what Kylie does and what people on Instagram do, where they, like, do different, like, hues.
Like, they do, like, a lid and, like, a cut crease.
I want to go to a class, because it's just, I should be good at it. I have a steady hand. I'm good at everything else. I think it would just take me over the top.
Do it.
Okay.
Nick's kids classes.
I have a lot of classes. I need to go to a cooking class also, and I need to go to driver's ed. Are you ready for our third story? Mm-hmm. Elon Musk, this is from the New York Times. Elon Musk thinks a mini submarine could help in the Thai cave rescue. Okay, so this is a story I've kind of been following a little bit.
Me too, on Twitter, because that's really how it started.
I've been following from my news notifications. I've been getting updates that there are these 12 Thai soccer players and their coach stuck in a cave, and until this morning, I couldn't understand how they got stuck, but they went on a bike ride, and they went into this cave, and while they were in the cave, like, it was flooded with water, and it's been, I think, over 10 days since they've been in there. And Elon Musk is coming to the rescue.
And he came to the rescue.
It's there?
He said yesterday that it was being shipped in, it'd arrive in 17 hours. So I don't know the exact time, but he was being so great on Twitter, basically explaining what he was making. He made this little diagram. Basically, there is like, there's a very long tunnel that's very narrow that the boys can swim out of, but it's underwater. So they can't hold their breath. And there are these submarine, these Thai Navy SEALs who have the snorkeling things on so they can go. And they're getting to the boys, but getting the boys out is what's hard because it not only is it underwater, but it takes like 11 hours. It's like a really long drive. Yeah. So Elon Musk built this submarine that's narrow enough to fit through the tunnel that can fit a kid in it. So the kid goes in the submarine, and he made like a pocket for like a radio so he can like listen to music. Like, so cute. And he tested it in this big pool. He rented out a public school, a charter school in LA, and like used their pool. He basically simulated, they made a replica of the tunnel and took 2 scuba divers and like practiced basically what they would be doing and then built it and sent it. And he's like answering every person's question on Twitter. They're like, well, what kind of steel are you using? You know, like whatever people ask.
I'm in love with him. This is the whole story. Engineers from companies led by Elon Musk, the billionaire known for the outside-of-the-box ideas like his aspiration to colonize Mars, were en route to Thailand on Saturday to offer their expertise to help rescue 12 boys and their soccer coach from Tham Luang Cave in northern Thailand. The engineers were sent from Tesla, Mr. Musk's electric vehicle company, SpaceX, his rocket company, and the Boring Company, which specializes in tunneling and construction, a Boring Company spokesman said. There are 2 or 3 engineers on the ground in Thailand with more on the way, the spokesman said. He said representatives from the companies were in discussions with the Thai government about how they could help. Divers began a rescue mission on Sunday morning that could continue for several days, said its commander.
So update from this story now is they've gotten 8 of the boys out. It's taken so long. 1 Navy SEAL died.
I saw.
And like I saw his picture, he was like such a cutie, and he was a volunteer. He basically like gave one of the boys like his oxygen and like drowned. It was really sad, like true hero. And Elon Musk's thing did not get there in time, but they're going to keep it and use it for future endeavors.
He says, this is from his Twitter, some good feedback from cave experts in Thailand, iterating with them on an escape pod design that might be safe enough to try, also building an inflatable tube with airlocks, less likely to work given tricky contours, but great if it does. Wow, contours are everything.
I know.
In all facets.
Elon Musk is everything.
Actually, no, these are tricky contours.
I feel like we took a break from talking about him, and because
he was working hard.
True breathers, true toasters know our like obsession with Elon Musk, because like maybe 2 years ago he was like getting really popular and like we didn't really understand what he did for a living because like he made cars but like he also was an astronaut. I don't know. And now that I'm like really well versed and informed on his business, his social life, and his mother, I'm obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
And he's hot.
And first of all, he just celebrated his birthday, and we did not wish him a happy birthday, which was not cool.
That's so unlike us.
Happy birthday, Elon. Mm-hmm. And I love you so much. And this is just like catapults me back into the obsession. You
know what the thing is with Elon Musk is that like if I saw him on the street, I like wouldn't think that he's hot, but like his brain is hot. Do you know what I mean?
No, and so his brain is hot, so automatically he's hot. And then when you look at him, you're like, he's not bad either.
No, but like just think like, imagine if there was like this world crisis and like Zach just like built a submarine. Like that would never happen. Jewish boys like don't even know how to change light bulbs.
No, yeah, they don't know. On the one hand, they don't know how to change, like to do the building of the submarine, right. But like they could do like the planning,
engineering, yeah,
the planning,
the strategizing, the budgeting.
Yeah. He also tweeted, got more great feedback from Thailand. Primary path is basically a tiny kid-sized submarine using the liquid oxygen transfer tube of Falcon rocket as hull. Light enough to be carried by 2 divers, small enough to get through narrow gaps. Extremely robust. Just like Elon Musk and just like this show.
No, I really have like nothing but positive things to say about Elon Musk. Even though I read the blinds about him, but it's fine. I don't give a shit. I don't want to. Yeah.
Like even if I don't even know what blinds you're talking about, but even if they're all true, like he's a great man.
Well, one of the blinds was very interesting. He's like still, like wrapped up with Amber Heard.
Okay.
And
she's a beautiful woman.
Totally, I love her. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And one of the blinds said that he invested in like a small business of her and gave her $300,000.
What a great man.
I could definitely use $300,000. I feel like Elon Musk's really like, I don't know, he puts money towards things he believes in. So maybe if he saw like one episode of The Toast, we could do like The Toast from SpaceX. That would be so cool.
That would be great. We could do The Toast from Mars.
Down.
We should be the first people. Like, you know how there are people who are down to go to Mars and like live there and be the first like colonizers? We have no ties.
I'm not down.
We could take this show anywhere.
I'm not down to like just travel, period. B, to space.
I guess.
There's no good food in space, and like you can't pee, right?
I forget
you
how
pee
it
in
works.
a bag, like ew.
I forget.
I'm good.
I just finished Mad Men. Mm-hmm. And one of the episodes in season 7 is 1969. We went to the moon in 1969.
We went to
not
the
1968, but the year after.
1969, not 1968, but the year after.
And it was just so crazy. Like, can you think of any moment in our time where the whole country, maybe even the world, is watching the same thing at the same time? I could think of one thing in recent memory.
The royal wedding.
The royal wedding. Bruce Jenner's Diane Sawyer special. I felt like the whole world was watching.
I'll never forget that.
I will never forget that. But really, like, everyone in the country is watching the same thing on TV, experiencing the same thing. That's just so crazy.
No, I absolutely love like worldwide events that like bring people together, and like everyone's so focused. Like everywhere you go, everyone's on their phone watching it. Like I love shit like that.
And it's like not necessarily celebrity stuff.
No, it's just like worldly, cosmopolitan vibes.
Yeah, I feel like that happened so recently, and I just can't remember what it was. Or even like when there was that thing with the moon and everyone had those glasses and everyone was like standing outside at the same time.
I didn't do it. And I like regretted it.
We were shopping for your wedding dress. It was a very
Oh
tough
my God,
time.
that was the worst day of my life. I remember.
And we didn't have the appropriate glasses.
Yeah.
But that's just like, that's so cool that no matter who you are, we're all so different. We're leading very different lives, but we're all doing the same thing at the same time.
Can I just say, someone just left a comment. I love that Claudia's hydrating. Like, I feel like, how unhealthy do people think that I am? That, like, me drinking water deserves applause.
It's not even water, it's sparkling
seltzer,
water.
yeah.
That's so funny. But speaking of that, wow.
Speaking of water.
Speaking of what you just did.
Oh yeah, this next story, wildly interesting. And
you guys,
here's a story from our environmental department.
Also from the New York Times. We need to find a legit source that's not the New York Times.
No, we're like, we need news stories. NewYorkTimes.com.
Starbucks, citing environment, is ditching plastic straws. You guys, I have so many thoughts on this because you know I'm the guzzling queen and I live for a straw for a multitude of reasons, which I'll get to. But this is news out of Seattle. Starbucks, citing the environment threat to oceans, will ban plastic straws from all of its stores globally in less than 2 years. The company becomes the largest food and beverage company operating globally to do so. Starbucks said Monday that it is making available a strawless lid at 8,000 stores in the US and Canada for certain drinks. Starbucks Coffee Co. estimates the switch will eliminate more than 1 billion plastic straws a year. The company's announcement comes a week after its hometown, Seattle, banned single-use plastic straws and utensils at businesses that sell food or drinks in the city. Starbucks said cold beverages in which straws typically included make up 50% of the drinks it sells, up from just 37% 5 years ago. Okay, these are my thoughts. I totally understand, like, all it takes is for you to see, like, one turtle caught in a straw to realize that we don't need plastic straws. But I love a straw. And for someone that wears lipstick every day and has, like, crooked teeth, it's really hard to drink sometimes without either slurping, getting my lipstick on everything, or spilling. So I think straws are important, but not plastic straws. And I love metal straws.
I couldn't agree more.
I hate paper straws.
Hate.
And
that's becoming the quick, like,
the quick
backup.
Fix.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't. Any restaurant that wants to get rid of plastic straws, I am here for it. But replace it with a metal straw. They're reusable. No turtles get harmed in the making of a metal straw.
Okay.
And no customers have to get paper in their mouth.
In their tongue. Okay, so I special requested this story because I, as just like a consumer of restaurants, have been noticing in the past few months, like, I can't get a straw anywhere. And here's the thing, you know, I care deeply about animals, and I really do. I care deeply about the environment, and I do think that this is like a good, important step. But like, I feel like there's so many other things we could do that would have just as good of a benefit and not inconvenience us so much. Like, straws are necessary. What's not necessary is those, like, plastic circle things that hold beer together. Like, let's get rid of those first.
Yeah, and honestly, I think those are even worse for the turtles.
Those kill dolphins because it gets trapped in their mouth. Like,
that's so
okay,
sad.
So why don't we start with things that we don't really need? Like, we do not need those 6-pack holders.
No, you just get a cardboard holder.
I would literally rather get rid, okay, ready? This is how important straws are. Straw hold. I would rather get rid of this before a straw. I would rather get rid of plastic cups, plastic bottles. Like, I think straws are so important that while it's really great that the people are now taking notice of it, like, I really wish that this would be like the last thing we got rid of. Because like, it'll make a difference, and I'm really happy, and I don't want to say that this is a bad thing, but like, I'm being inconvenienced severely by this whole thing. Whereas like, if we were to just get rid of like plastic holders or plastic cups or plastic bottles, like, I would feel less inconvenienced.
I agree with that. I think straws is a really tough place to start because a lot of people need straws, ourselves included. Also, when you drink coffee through a straw, you don't stain your teeth, but when you don't use a straw, you stain your teeth, so then all of a sudden, like, you need teeth whitening.
And I feel
also,
like
someone commented that handicapped people need straws. So if they go to Starbucks, like, they'll
probably still have.
They'll probably have paper straws, knowing them.
No, and I love a metal straw with like a cocktail, but that's just unrealistic. Like,
Restaurants can implement metal straws. Starbucks can't.
No, but like, them being not available at all is annoying. Like, at certain restaurants, they just don't have them anymore. Whereas like, if you ask, okay, you don't want to give everyone a straw, great, but if I ask for one, like, I'll pay for it. Like, straws are necessary. I just would like to do like 10 other things before we get rid of straws.
I agree.
Like, let's stop jumping our trash in the ocean.
Also, if you
let's stop polluting the earth with fireworks.
If you want to get rid of plastic cups, make sure your dishwasher works and your cups don't smell, because I just can't enchant with smelly cups, and they're happening worldwide. Smelly Cup Syndrome. Every cup I drink out of at a restaurant is smelly.
It's smelly. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I get so nauseous.
It's disgusting.
You can tell when like the dishwasher is dirty or like it hasn't even been washed.
Or like a smelly fork. You can shove that fork. Actually, you can take the fork.
You can grab it.
You can grab it. You can eat my ass.
Exactly. I love that the world is taking steps towards environmental soundness. I just wish they would take like 5 steps before straws because they're really necessary. I'm being inconvenienced, and it shouldn't be hard to want to help the environment, you know? Like, I wouldn't feel any loss if we were to get rid of plastic beer holders, you know?
Yeah, but
I feel a loss without the straw.
But maybe you should talk to someone like who's the you of who is to the way you are to straws, they are to beer.
I don't think, see, that's the thing. It's not to beer, it's like soda too, but like, I think they wouldn't mind if it came in like a different carrier, like a box.
Yeah, like the way that like Stella's come in a little cardboard carrier.
Or like, let's figure out a way to like get rid of all the shipping boxes or like reuse them. Like that's a huge fucking waste.
I think people do reuse them.
Whatever. I'm just saying, making them biodegradable.
I agree.
Leave me my straws. I'm like about to buy up literally all the plastic straws in New York because I know in a couple days like they're not going to be here. And I'm sorry, like Seattle making a law against straws, like that's dramatic. Sorry.
I agree. Okay, 5th and final story before we bring out our special guest. Halsey cries on stage while singing Breakup Ballad at first concert since G-Eazy split. Okay, so over the break, G-Eazy and Halsey split. I was kind of shocked because they've been through so much together and she constantly has his back even though he gets arrested and the two of them like just do drugs and don't care and they're totally on the same, they're totally simpatico. So I was really surprised to hear that they broke up and now I guess she's upset about it at her concert as she should be because I think they were a real love story.
I don't. I think she's like way more talented and like way above him, and he is like trashy to me, and she's like a true artist. You know what I mean? And
I think they are of equal levels of talent.
Oh, I totally disagree.
Trashiness, drug use.
I think
everything.
He was like he as an artist got a lot of legitimacy by dating Halsey.
Perhaps, but people like really, really love him.
No, people really love her.
I really like her, but I think there are people that really like him. We have to look at how many Instagram followers they each have. He's not even a real singer.
Like he just sings on other people's songs.
For sure, but they're all
She's like
hits.
a true artiste. Like she writes her own music.
Her songs are really good. I was listening to one on the radio the other day, and I was like, this is a fucking banger. And like it's Halsey.
That song Colors is the best song ever.
Totally, except when you listen to it really closely, it's the song read by Taylor Swift.
Oh, of course, yes.
Losing him was blue. Like, it's literally the same thing. It's
true.
weird. And then I Googled it to see if anyone had the same thought, and there's a whole conspiracy.
Oh, really?
So I found myself a home.
But, no, I'm just like, I think A, she could do better. B, like, I'm not here to perpetuate G-Eazy's career and, like, make him more famous. I think he's, like, a bad role model and not a good singer.
I agree, but do you think she's a good role model?
No, but she's a great artiste. And you can get away with being, like, a shitty person if you call yourself an artist.
Yeah, and, like, a lot of the great artists, you know,
struggle with. I mean, I'm an artist and I struggle with food addiction, so I understand.
Yeah.
It's a tough life.
Thank you for speaking on that. You're so brave.
You know, oh my God, did you see all the drama with Demi Lovato and her life coach?
I did, but you know what? I really I follow Demi Lovato on Instagram, I believe, but I don't follow her the characters in her life. Like I follow the characters in Kylie's life. Like if you told me she like was tweeting shade at Jordan Woods, I'd be like,
you would know.
But I don't know who Demi's sober coach is.
No, me neither. But they're like Demi's stans do know. And she tweeted, "Good luck on your blog." And I was like, "Who the hell is this about? That is so shady." And I just quickly looked at the replies, and everyone was explaining the drama. So I went to his Instagram. He had basically put up a video that was like, he's a life coach, and it was like the video was still obviously attacking Demi. They obviously had a falling out, and he basically was like, "You can't be like a bitch. You can't be rude. You can't be like." Inconsistent and inconsiderate, and then just say it's because you're an artist. And it was like obviously about Demi.
Yes, you can.
I mean, I literally just said that you can. And his video had maybe 100,000 comments of all of Demi's fans writing "Good luck on your blog." It was so funny.
That's so funny.
So it was great, just like a little tidbit.
This little shit's video now has 100,000 comments.
I know, so it's twofold. That's how I feel when I put like haters, like when I blast them on my Instagram story. Like, do I want to give them the attention?
Do you block their name out?
Now I do, because that's what they want.
Yeah. I've never done that. I've never posted
a hater.
Best. 1 or 2 times, I thought about it, but I was like, no one cares. Like,
true.
No one that's reading, I'd be doing it for me, and there are better ways for me to get my anger out.
Agreed.
Are you ready for the next segment of the show? Just make sure you do all your housekeeping quickly.
Yeah, okay, housekeeping is as follows. Noon today, become a Patreon member, and you'll get access to tickets for my Boston show. And then general public access is on Friday.
And when you become a Patreon member, you get access to actually all of the episodes that we have recorded so far, I believe. And then you'll get our episode all about the blinds. Also, I'm
Which
glad
is this week's episode.
we have to do it on Patreon, one, because it's going to take so long, and two, like, I just don't like putting like all these conspiracies out for the world to hear.
Yeah, so if we put it behind a paywall, it's like less accessible.
Risky.
Yeah. But so next up, very exciting. We haven't had Alexis Waters on the toast since We Were the Breath, and it was probably like the funniest segment ever. She was being so funny.
Oh my God, I never laughed so hard on the show.
And she literally moved to LA like the next week, and we like never got her back. So I'm really excited to have her back. Alexis is in the building. She's actually here with her boyfriend, who's so cute, and like, you know, he's like stoic, he's quiet, you know?
Yeah.
But he's obviously a man of few words, but he has a lot going on in his head.
Speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Yes, he does.
Teddy Roosevelt.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be joined with Alexis Waters in just a minute, so stay tuned. And if you have any questions for Alexis Waters, feel free to comment on the Facebook or the YouTube stream, and we will do everything we can to get them to her. Peace. Millennials, we are back, and we are so excited because we are here with one of our all-time favorite guests, and now you're a two-timer. It's Alexis Waters.
Am I the first two-timer?
No.
No, sorry.
Whatever. So you had to move.
Back.
You moved.
Yeah, I moved.
And that's your problem.
Yeah.
But you're moving again, right?
Yeah, moving to Dallas.
Dead.
I'm moving to Dallas housewife. Angie
Totally.
going, hit me up.
Totally.
Is he watching the show?
No, definitely
I
not.
think he's heard of it.
I think he's definitely heard
Darren's
of it.
watching.
Yeah, Darren, his assistant co-host sometimes.
Oh,
She's cool.
Darren. 5 years.
So I feel like you used to be introduced on like shows and stuff as Bachelor contestant, Bachelor in Paradise contestant,
Dolphin.
but now you are
Dolphin,
which is so annoying. Are you glad that's over?
Okay, this guy came up to me at a frat boy, just screamed to my face at a bar, was like, Dolphin girl. I was
It's like annoying.
I mean, I did it to myself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It was self-inflicted.
It was.
But now you're jewelry designer to the stars.
I know.
Alexis Hoop Nation. If you guys don't know, Alexis launched a line of hoops, and you're wearing them today.
And you guys didn't? So rude.
What?
You guys didn't wear any hoops.
shit.
I
we
actually
should've.
I put them in, but I'm giving my ears a break. I recently got them parsed. I also recently
Pierce?
realized
I love this little language you guys have
I also
going.
recently realized that my piercings are not
Lines. They're
no,
lines.
No, they're not symmetrical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they too heavy?
Well, I just have like really sensitive ears.
But
Yeah.
I'm fine. I wore the hoops.
Yeah.
I want those ones that you're wearing.
Oh yeah, these are the Dallas.
Those are the good ones.
Yeah, these
They're
are good.
huge. I love big hoops.
And I'm the bigger the hoop. Yeah.
The bigger the hoe.
But yeah, I
So,
can't say that anymore.
When
My
I saw
boyfriend's in the other
you
room.
like 10 minutes ago, the first question I asked you, and I've been wondering ever since Hoop Nation came out, is how Amy Schumer got her hands on a pair. Because not only did she get a pair of hoops, she also put them on her Instagram story, which was extremely prestigious.
I know.
How?
Because first of all, Amy Schumer, love you. Second of all, she like hit me up while I was filming Bachelor in Paradise and was like, "Oh my god, I love you," and I was like, "Oh my god." It was after the
Did you
pizza
have your
episode.
phone?
No, this is when it was airing.
Oh, when it was airing. Okay.
Yeah, when it was airing, and after the pizza episode, she was like, "Oh my god, I love how you like consoled." Is that the word?
Yes. Yeah.
Consoled Christina after the whole like teen situation,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh my god." And then like we like DM here and there, like LMAO.
Does she follow you?
Yeah, she follows me.
Shut up.
And sometimes I check to see if she still
She still
follows
I
me.
do that all the time with
Yeah,
Harry
I don't
Styles.
care. I'll like actually say it, and she does.
I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like,
So
does Harry
then,
Styles
like,
still follow
she
me?
was premiering I Feel Pretty, and she like asked me to promote. So then I asked to return the favor.
Good.
I know.
I can't believe. Did you get a lot of sales from that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like it's doing well. Business is booming, guys.
So you sold out the first 3 styles, right?
Yeah.
And now how many more do you have?
Right now I have about like 4 left. But
Wow.
I'm like, and then I'm releasing new hoops tomorrow.
What are
kind? Sneak peek.
Yeah, they're like jelly hoops are in right now.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
lucite ones? Yeah, they're very
Yes,
cool.
so I'm like into the jelly hoops.
Uh-huh.
So look out for that,
Do
guys.
they look like jelly rings? I
Pretty
really
much.
want.
They're like Jolly Rancher color.
Oh,
What color?
Cool.
Like teal, pink, white.
Oh, that's
Oh my God,
really
I
cute.
really
blue.
want.
Tyler's like been picking out the hoops too. He's getting into the hoop game too.
So Tyler is your boyfriend, and he's here, and he's so cute, and he's all over your Instagram story.
I know.
How did you guys meet?
Through Rachel Lindsay.
How did she know him?
Obviously.
She they have like mutual friends.
That's so
and
cute.
Yeah, they're good.
Well, a lot of questions we got for you were about Rachel Lindsay's birthday, and that's like the one question I really want to ask you. And you told me we didn't have to hold back, so I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Rachel Lindsay, whom I am her #1 fan, I love her more than anything in this whole world. I would literally
too.
jump in front of a bus for her. Like, I love her.
No, I remember when she was on you guys' show
Yeah.
and she left and you guys continued to talk about her and I
Yeah.
was like, guys, she's literally right there.
No, we're obsessed with her. And
Like, do you think she liked us?
she had like a 2000s millennial
She's too
themed.
cool.
She's too cool. She had millennial themed birthday party where like everyone dressed up as like
Yeah, me.
2000s.
2000.
Yeah. So she put up an Instagram story after the birthday party, just like expressing some concern about some of her friends that like weren't being cool or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. And I know that you know the drama and you pretended like you didn't know backstage, but now I'm gonna make you say it.
Okay.
What was the drama at Rachel Lindsay's birthday party, and who was she directly referring to? I'll wait. Where's my water?
And were you involved?
Yeah.
I think I was involved.
Okay.
I was in trouble.
Oh, you were.
So we got in trouble.
Did you apologize?
No.
Okay.
What did you do?
There was somebody that was invited that wasn't supposed
You have
to
to
be
say a
there.
name.
No, you guys don't know him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Just like a
So it's
regular
just a
non-bachelor.
Yeah, non-bachelor world. He came. It was a he. And she got pissed. But then it was also like everybody was like drunk. So it was more
Yeah.
like drunken miscommunication. It wasn't that serious.
What
like,
other Bachelor girls were involved and had to apologize or didn't apologize?
We didn't apologize.
But who else was it?
It was me, Astrid, Raven, D-Lo, Jasmine. Yeah, I know
Everyone.
you guys are watching.
Everyone.
Yeah, everybody. We all got in trouble.
But everyone's fine now.
yeah, we're like sister wives. We
Yeah.
like fight like sisters, and then we make up the next day.
And you're all like moving to Dallas.
yeah,
Rachel
we're
Lindsay
like
lives there.
Yeah, she lives there too. With Brian.
Raven just moved
Yeah.
with whatever his name is.
Adam.
And you're about to move.
Yeah.
With Tyler.
September.
That's so. Did you get a house? Are you gonna live in an apartment?
We're house hunting.
House or apartment?
House.
That's so much work.
But Tyler like was looking at ones that like had an elevator in it, and I'm like, who's paying for this? And
that works though.
Make sure your name's on the.
What is it called?
The D. Yeah. Tracy Waters is
so funny.
You guys had to see Tracy Waters this weekend?
Your mom is epic.
No, she was wasted yesterday. Like wasted with my family, and there's babies around. She was bombed out of her mind. Like on the I wanted to throw her overboard on the boat.
But your mom is like an influencer.
Yeah, basically.
She's very well known in these streets.
She thinks though that like she can get like coupons and stuff just because she
is the mother of a coupon queen.
Yeah, basically. So she goes to store. I get like a discount at this one store, and she like goes there, and like if I'm not with her, she's like, "Well, Alexis, they didn't give me the coupon." I'm like, Tracy, what are you trying to do here?
That's so funny.
No, she's like a wannabe. But let's get her. Let's get her like hyper up.
Let's get her on the show next time.
Yeah, she always says you slide into her DM.
I don't slide into her DM. She slides into mine, and I always respond, "Love you, bitch."
Yeah.
It's an Amy Schumer,
it's
Alexis Waters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am Amy Schumer in this
To her,
scenario.
Alexis.
That feels good. That feels good.
Yeah.
You've had like one of the most impressive glow ups since the show.
I did?
Yes. And I would
you
love
guys
to
like
know.
The short hair?
So
Yes.
one of the questions we got for you, which was so funny, is like everyone who cuts their hair short always regrets it. Do you regret it?
No.
No, it looks great.
And also it takes me half the time to get ready.
Yeah, that's
I love
so
it.
true.
Because I don't really do makeup and hair well. Mm-hmm. I watch your videos to get inspiration. But like chopped it feels so much good, and it's so hot in Dallas, so I had like the long extensions. I was like, I'm done.
Right, and you don't need extensions anymore.
No. And well, I have one now, but don't tell anyone. But then I got my eyelash extensions taken out.
Yeah,
Just a whole new
eyelash
woman.
extensions are done. They're not cool
I was
anymore.
spending $250 on eyelash extensions. That's literally insane.
That's insane.
So what else?
Bachelor in Paradise is like eyelash extensions.
Yes.
Yeah, but then you can't go in the ocean. I almost drowned. Didn't I tell you guys that time?
No.
Because
You
it
came
burns.
on before you went to Paradise.
Oh yes.
It
If you
burns.
go in the ocean, I was burning. Me and Raven were like almost died in the ocean because I could not see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was no lifeguard, so we almost died and nobody cared.
And have you gotten anything else done? Because you look amazing. Do you get fillers?
No.
You look so sprightly and young.
Do I? Thank you guys. Maybe it's the aloe vera that Tracy Waters has been drinking.
Probably.
Maybe that or coconut water.
Yeah.
That's the goal. No, I'm good. I'm just tan and living my best life.
Yeah.
You are so glamorous today.
And I work out a lot.
That's sad. No, that sounds fun.
Are you watching this season of The Bachelorette?
Yeah, but like
It sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Becca Martinez?
And Raven's feud.
Oh, yeah, that was so
I-
dramatic.
Oh, I was away when that happened, so I didn't really like.
So
pay
Raven was
attention.
defending Tia because like Becca was being really rude and like saying shit about Tia, like about how she only went on the show so she'd go on Paradise and get engaged to Colton, which might be true, but like that's
Might
the
also
show. The whole
not
show was
Yeah,
fake.
I know. Literally, the whole show is everybody just like
Strategizing.
Yeah, and then they like all bang each other.
Right.
Basically.
So if we get a real relationship out of it, how wonderful.
How great.
yeah, that's like Raven and Adam though.
Yeah, they're
like
the
from
best.
Bachelor in Paradise. Like
Yeah.
they actually like really are obsessed with each other.
Do you think they're gonna get engaged soon?
Yeah, but maybe Tyler will pop the question. Tyler was like talking about teardrop rings.
Oh, like pear
Do you-
shape?
I don't know.
That's what Rachel Lindsay has. Pear
Yes,
shape.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like those.
I think that's the same pear.
Hopefully
And
they do get. Yeah, they're gonna get. I mean, they're moving together.
do you think that they could get a Neil Lane ring, or do they even want one?
No, I think
feel like
Adam
Adam's
can
rich.
afford.
Yeah.
he can afford.
Adam's rich. I saw what he did to his kitchen. Really nice.
I saw it in real life.
Rich.
It's insane.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But
So they
Raven
live
makes
together.
a lot of money too. Shop Grace Wade.
Oh yes, and they launched online and they launched Curve.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Genius.
saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do hoops for young girls, like Kardashian kids.
Yes.
But Hoop Nation for little kids.
Little Hoop Nation.
Yeah, Little Hoop Nation.
That's cute. You can take that.
L-I-L.
L-I-L.
Yeah.
You can take it.
That thing. Oh wait, did I say it first?
No, I 100% said
Oh,
first.
okay. So girl with no job gets.
$1 from every sale of royalty.
You get 1%. 1%.
Okay, that honestly that works.
Thanks.
What else are you up to? You're just living in Dallas. You want to become a Dallas housewife.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
but you're
then-
moving to Dallas in September.
Yeah. So right now I'm in LA, but
Have you lived there for 1 year now, right?
1 year.
What has it been like?
I'm not an LA girl.
me
It's
neither.
hard. It's a
Yeah.
hard lifestyle to live.
Yeah.
Traffic 24/7. Hate it.
Hate it.
And just like the people.
The worst.
Sorry. Do you have LA listeners?
Probably, but they're still
But
asleep.
They're still asleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can
They
talk
won't be
shit.
mad at us for 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Perfect. No, but your podcast is #1 like all over.
In mostly East Coast, but yes.
yeah.
We're
New
number one
Jersey was
podcast in New
#1,
Jersey
and
and
it's probably
Massachusetts.
because like I promoted it.
That's
so
true.
I get 1%.
I heard all the statistics I got were from that one episode that you were on.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what the guy told me.
Oh yeah.
But D'Lo lives in LA and
Yeah,
Jasmine
I
lives
love
in LA.
I lived with like 2 of my guy friends from home, and I just always hang out with D-Lo now.
Yeah, but living with
Like
boys is
staying
hard.
there. Yeah. And when they're stoners.
And you're about to live with a real boy.
Yeah.
Like
I've never lived with a boy before. How is it, guys?
So
Honestly,
it's the best.
It's the best, and everyone who like
Do you
hypes
poop
it up.
with the door open?
No.
So we couldn't be more different. Like, me and Ben are just like,
yeah.
he's in the shower, I'm peeing. Like, it's just, it doesn't matter. Because we only
What
have
does
one
Theo
bathroom.
do? Does Theo watch?
Oh, he watches everything. He's right there taking a nap on the carpet.
He's there peeing too.
Yeah. But Jackie's the opposite. Like, Jackie literally had sent herself to the hospital because she didn't want to go
When
to
we
the bathroom.
first started dating, like I wouldn't poop at his apartment, and I got so sick from
got, like,
holding it in.
gastroenteritis.
That I woke up in the middle of the night and we had to go to the hospital, and then that
All
was
they said was like, go to the bathroom.
Yeah, here's a
like when you
laxative.
have to go.
Do you still have the cup of coffee every day?
Yes.
But how do you guys not have like a poop attack when you have like a cup
I
of
don't
coffee?
drink coffee.
Oh yeah,
Because when I do,
it's poop attack.
diarrhea.
Really?
Yeah, like immediately.
Same. That's what I was thinking about. Like, how does Jackie always like drink coffee and like still get through the show?
No, even when I drink water, I already feel like, oh, I could definitely go to the bathroom. So like, I literally, like, I must have like a fast metabolism because I really should weigh 500 pounds and I only weigh like half that.
That's very true.
No, I know. So like, literally, I have a sip in the morning. Like, even if it's just like a tiny sip of water, diarrhea.
Do you think people like can listen to us because we all really talk really fast?
No, I was thinking like 10 seconds ago, I was like, no one's gonna understand what we're talking about.
I know. Tyler had no idea what we were talking about when
Yeah.
us three were out there.
And when
No
people
idea.
like
you
talk shit
kind of
about
talk
us,
a little slower.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but
I'm
like
not trying.
Yeah, me
when
neither.
people talk shit about our show, like the only thing they really say is like they're illiterate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I understand completely.
Yeah,
and
isn't
I
it
love
weird?
it.
I think it's a
will always
generational
stick up
thing.
for
I think
Fast
it's also
talkers.
fast talkers and the morning toast.
That's right.
I think it's
Damn
also
straight.
a New York, like a tri-state area thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. We live a fast life, you know?
Cosmopolitan women.
Live fast.
Die
slow.
Die.
Die slow.
Dial.
Live fast, die old. That's a new phrase. So what else? Would you ever, now that you're in a relationship, you're kind of like, you're never going to go on Paradise.
Well, he hates The Bachelor.
Does he?
Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
not a fan.
I do too, and I don't even have a reason
Yeah,
to.
I know. I mean, now that they can't drink, I feel like makes it
They can't drink.
Like ever
Confirmed.
since the Paradise.
confirmed. Well, because like when we went back, we weren't able to drink
I
as
thought it
much.
was 2 drinks an hour.
I mean,
That's
still-
a lot.
That's
Oh.
a lot.
No, I mean, if you're drinking all day from noon
From,
till
like-
midnight,
But it's
that's
also watered
24
down.
drinks.
It's watered down.
Oh,
So it's even like it's like 1 drink an hour.
yeah.
From going from like being able to like open
Yeah.
bar, I was there for the open bar.
Yeah, you've
No,
been
I'm
on both
kidding.
sides of the fence.
Yeah, and like
The
I
grass
like
is
the other
greener.
side.
The grass is greener.
The grass isn't greener on the other side. I don't like it. I don't like
But
it.
so you're not really eligible to go back on any of those shows.
No.
Would you ever do like a different, would you ever do reality TV again?
Bravo TV, Real Housewives
Oh,
of
right,
Dallas.
right.
But do you think they'll let me on since I have a Jersey accent?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it's a
you'd be
different
like,
flavor.
you'd be that girl.
You think so?
Yeah, and
Are
they
they
would
gonna be like
definitely be mean.
They are gonna be mean to me. They're gonna be like, "Who's this bitch with this
Yeah,
jersey?
'cause
Go
they're
back to
very-
the Jersey Shore."
they're
They're gonna say,
very
it's getting a
territorial.
little Jersey up in here.
yeah.
That's what
I'll
they'll
spice
say.
it up.
They're very territorial when it comes to like, oh, if you don't even live in their zip code, like they're mad, and you're like trekking your ass from the northeast.
I know, like it's Dallas, and then what's the other place?
Highland Park.
Highland
Yeah, like she doesn't have a Highland Park,
Park zip
there.
code, yeah.
I'm like, I don't think I'm good. Well, maybe
No,
Tyler with
you're
his
just what they
elevator buying house will be in Highland Park soon
You're just
enough.
what they need, honestly.
Yeah, I think I'll do it. Will you
spicy
guys
life.
watch? Will you support?
100%.
Will the
Honest-
toast watch?
You will recap
Yes.
and be your number one supporter.
No, the toasters are the best.
The
Shout
best.
out to the toasters.
I couldn't agree more.
They are the best.
But like, if you ever
I
find a
just love
way,
this thing.
if you ever find a way to get on Real Housewives of Dallas, you're just gonna have to let me know your contact because I'm trying to get on Real Housewives of New York because I am a housewife of New York.
Yeah.
And I'm wildly fascinating, and I just think I would add a great flavor to the show.
be amazing.
And
Do
I've
you
been-
think you and Bethany Frankel will hit it off or
100%.
be
Because you want to know
rivals?
why? She can't be friends with anyone who like wants to be better than her. And like, I'm fully accepting the fact that like I'm just as good as her, but not that good. Like,
No, you're in
I'm
different
right beneath her.
lanes.
No, I'm beneath her. That's fine. I can accept that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
You just said I'm just as good as her.
No, but like I know that I am, but I would accept a second tier spot just to be in her good
Yeah.
graces.
Understood.
I love Luann
Me too.
this season.
I would become her
Amazing.
best friend. Like I would
Amazing.
stay at her. Like I would be her friend.
Luann's friend.
Yeah, like if when they split up into separate hotel rooms, like I would be in Luann's room. I would
Yeah.
want to be like her number one.
Yeah, same. Like when, Ramona always needs to get the room by herself. She always has to get the first room.
The best room with the bathtub.
Yeah, I don't want
closest
a
to
room
the
with
kitchen.
Ramona.
No,
I'd
not
rather
at
just
all.
room with Lu. Do you think we're creepy?
No, I think about this all the time.
And also,
too.
like, this is what they want us to do.
Yeah. Right, like it's such an immersive experience.
But
Yeah.
it's so crazy that people like are very invested in The Bachelor but I
Right.
tell people are invested in The Bachelor is how I feel about Real Housewives.
Right, so does that
it's-
make you feel weird that like people like know so much about you and like care?
Yeah.
Like in the same way that
But
you
then
care.
also, I'm the same way about Real Housewives, so I get it.
Yeah.
So, like, I can't complain.
But when you go down to the shore, like you go out and about, you're popping. You're like a local celeb, definitely of Jersey, of the shore.
Yeah, but for like young 21-year-old girls.
Drunk girls.
So am I like a good role model, you think?
I think
sure.
so. Because, like, you've lived, you're so fun, and look at you settling down. You're about to have an elevator.
And I started a business.
And you
started a
bi-
business.
You're a young entrepreneur.
I'm an
You're
entrepreneur.
a small business owner.
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur.
Is it entrepreneur?
It's I say entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So
Well, whatever. That's what I am.
We got a lot of good questions from Instagram, and we're gonna get to them. But I have one last question before we take from other people. I saw Corinne over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I absolutely fucking love her. And
Yeah.
we were talking about you, and she's just like, I love Alexis more than anything. She's like my sister. That's what she said.
Oh, I don't know if we're sisters.
Oh,
but...
today. I just
Well,
wanna
yeah,
know-
we're basically sister wives.
That's true.
Yeah.
I just want to know what your relationship is like with all the girls from your season. What's like with Nick? Have you seen him, spoken to?
Was
No.
he really dating January Jones?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't really keep up.
Okay.
I keep up with
With the Kardashians?
I keep up with the Kardashians. I don't keep up with Nick Val's dating life. But I saw him at Coachella recently. Well, whenever Coachella was.
April.
But, yeah, he was like very depressed and scary.
Really?
Yeah.
I really don't like him.
I mean, I wish him the best. I think the Bachelor show that he's doing is kind of funny.
What show
he
is
does
it?
like a
Because
Snapchat
I don't
show
watch
with-
the episodes and then I have to do a recap. So
Oh, he
then I
does
have no
with
idea what's
Jared,
going on.
right?
So I just
Yeah.
watch Nick Val. So thanks
And
to
Dean.
Nick Val for like
Recapping it for you.
recapping it for me.
Dean and Christina back together.
I don't think so.
Someone saw them at a hotel, like having breakfast in the morning, like after a
in
night
Kentucky.
together.
Ooh,
Yeah.
You guys know more than I do.
Well, because the
honestly.
toasters are everywhere and they take pictures of everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you in
I
the
know that.
Toasters Facebook group?
No, I'm not. I don't have
Bibiana
Facebook.
is. You don't?
No, guys.
you.
Do you know I just sent out Bibiana's in the group?
She just joined. I just
Oh,
approved
okay.
her.
Oh, Bibiana commented on a thing. What up, Bibiana?
Yeah, I feel
love
like you
her.
and Bibiana would get along.
Have you guys
Yeah.
met?
No, I haven't, but like we like.
You should party together.
Yeah.
She's literally
She's gonna be on
stunning.
Paradise.
Right.
I honestly can't wait for Paradise.
I think Paradise is the best show on TV.
it really is.
Like
It's
The Bachelor is
amazing.
almost the worst, but it's the best because it gives us people
From
for Paradise.
Paradise,
Like
yeah.
you can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
know?
Have you heard any like tea from Paradise? Like any couples? I'm sure there's an engagement.
I don't know if there's any engagements, but I like know some tea.
Does it sound like it's shaping up to be a good season?
Yeah.
Do you want to share the tea or no?
I mean, it's not really good tea to spill. Like, I feel like you guys can wait for the tea.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
You know?
And this is a no spoiler zone anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Okay, good.
What do you think about Taylor and Derek splitting up? Did you see it coming?
No, I like both of them. So it's like, but I'm really close to Derek, so I like talk to Derek all
too.
the time. I texted him, I was like, how are you doing? And he just said, like, he sent me pictures of liquor stores nearby.
That's funny.
I was like,
Oh,
Derek,
that's
that's
funny.
funny. Yeah,
I
it's
love
like
Derek. He's hot.
Yeah.
They used to DM.
You guys used to see him? Does boy
Before-
with no
he
job
doesn't
now?
know. And he never watches the show, so I can literally. I
We
can tell
joke
everyone,
about it every
we
day.
joke- I can tell everyone that literally last night I had sex with Derek, and Ben would never know. I could show pictures. I could show the video, a sex tape, and Ben would not know. He never fucking watches the show. It's so rude.
Ben, what the hell? Where's Ben?
He's
Does Ben ever
busy.
come?
Never.
Never. He's-
Literally, he has probably since this new show, he's probably watched like maybe one episode for 5 minutes, and when he does, he's like talks about it for a month because he wants him to know. He's like, "That was so funny when you did that thing," you know? I'm like, "Bitch, that was like 6 episodes ago."
I love watching Ben, like in all your Snapchats so much. It's amazing. When
He's
he was swimming
hysterical.
with the golf club, what was he doing over
I
there?
had no idea. I was laying in a hammock in the Hamptons. I turned around. Ben is like practicing his swing in the backyard, like a big
Stop.
loser. He's like,
Tyler was was about to be a professional golfer.
"No way."
Yeah, but it's like serious. It's like
yeah,
too like
it's a quiet sport.
yeah.
But she probably couldn't have married you.
Yeah, no.
No,
Oh,
you wouldn't
I
have
would
been
have
able
been
to
so
go.
loud.
Go,
at the game.
Tyler! Even though you're supposed to be like,
Yeah, even at Topgolf, you're not really allowed to talk.
Really?
Oh, not Topgolf, like the regular one, like not Topgolf, the one when you just like all hit. You're
The
not allowed
range.
to talk. Yeah, the range. You're not allowed to talk. Me and
Really?
my sister went. We were like cheering, and like the old people were like looking at us like.
really? I thought it's like lit with like drinks.
No, Topgolf is now. I think that's why they made Topgolf because you couldn't
Oh,
talk
'cause of
to the
you.
other ones.
Wow, that's a really interesting business model. Golf with talking.
Tyler should join that one.
I know. No, he's like really serious about it.
Oh, it's really annoying. Like they take all day and like they
Yeah.
never come back.
Do you think that this is Tyler things are funny?
Yes.
You
So
do?
we got a lot of not questions, just like comments on people really enjoying your
This is
Instagram
Tyler.
stories.
We literally just fought right now because I said you have a quarter size belly button, and I wanted to put that in
Is
one
it
of the
huge?
things.
So it's big?
Yeah, he said, no, Alexis, we can't do that.
Honestly, here at the Toast, we think a big belly button is a symbol of strength.
It's a power thing.
Oh, so
yeah.
can you guys tell him that? Because he was like very offended. He said, don't put anything about my belly button.
Does
Like
he-
we were actually
does
fighting
he
out there.
clean it?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
a
good.
very
Yeah, I can tell,
bougie.
actually.
He's very clean, like
Yeah.
like takes longer than I do to get ready. Like
Right.
he's very good.
Is he Jewish?
He loves his mama.
Yeah.
He's,
I can't believe a quarter-size belly button. That's big.
yeah, but no.
Could you fit a quarter in
I
it?
just tried, but it's only dime. We
Oh.
only put the dime in there, so I think it's a. But
Who carries
Maybe
change?
it's a nickel size.
Where did you get the dime?
Also, that's so
I had one
dirty.
dime in my bag, and I said, Tyler, can I put it in there? And he said, yeah. But I said, oh, but a quarter-size belly button sounds funnier.
It does. And it's
he's-
probably huge.
But he said I'm not allowed to lie.
So is he watching right now?
No.
Okay, that's good. He'll never
I
know.
hope
He'll never
Just
know.
like Ben, he'll literally never know.
Yeah, he'll never know. He
Oh.
doesn't support my lifestyle.
He does not. Wait, you said Taylor, Mocha, and what's her name broke up. I had another breakup I wanted you to comment on. Ask something else because I
Okay.
forgot.
A few viewer questions.
Ooh.
Who from the franchise would be your bridesmaid if you were to get married to Tyler?
Ooh, good question.
Ooh. Well, I have all the girls from my crew, but then I have like Beba. You guys met Beba.
Right, and your
My
sisters.
and my sister, Nikki Watts. She's watching. She texted me right before I went on and was like,
Hey, Nikki Watts.
Hey, Nikki
Hey,
Watts.
Nikki Watts.
She was like, okay, watching, waiting for you, and then it gave me an anxiety attack. But probably Astrid, because Astrid was dating Tyler's friend.
Yes.
So
Are they still together?
No, Astrid's on Paradise.
Right, and that was weird. Did
Why?
she break up to go on Paradise and then get back together with him, or they're not together?
No, they're not together at all.
So they really just broke up
I
for
saw a
real.
spoiler
Yeah, they broke up for a
about
while.
what happens to Ashton.
Don't tell me.
I won't.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Okay.
No
But I
spoilers
saw
on the
one.
toast.
I saw one in the
It's my shit.
Toasters, so it's not a spoiler because I didn't seek it out.
That's
And
true.
then Raven, I'm really close to too.
Yeah, of course.
And Zelo, Jasmine. But I don't know the
Big Rage?
guys. Big Rage, yeah.
Do you think you would be a bridesmaid for Big Rage?
I tried, like I told people that I was,
Yeah.
but I don't think I am.
If you put it out in the universe, it'll come
Law of
out.
Yeah.
attraction.
Yeah.
I went to her engagement party with a bridesmaid's dress on.
That's so funny.
And everybody was asking me if I was a bridesmaid, and I said yes, but
Yeah.
it was not confirmed.
Ask, believe, receive.
Yeah.
Is she wedding planning yet?
Yeah, they're probably gonna do like a destination wedding.
Not bad, not TV.
I would know because I'm the bridesmaid, but I don't. So it's
So they're not going to do a
awkward.
televised wedding?
No, they're not.
But they've been offered it for sure, right?
Yeah, for sure.
She's
Totally.
a lawyer. She doesn't need
Okay.
money.
No, yeah.
I have a very important question for you.
Oh no.
Thoughts on scallop fingers on the proposal?
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys watch the proposal?
Well,
That
no.
is insanity.
I watched a few of the,
The
episodes,
girl who won
and
last
the girl
week
who won
was
came
here.
on the show on Tuesday.
She was so pretty and cute.
Oh really?
I can't believe she won. They were engaged for 2 weeks.
Oh, they actually were.
Yeah, and then she was like, it's,
But how do you get proposed to somebody but not have sex?
and not know their last name.
Oh,
They
yes.
hadn't kissed.
So I asked, because
My
they did
thought is-
sex.
They hadn't even kissed
And they
before they
dated
got
for
proposed.
2 weeks, and I was like, so in the 2 weeks after the show, like, did you have sex? She was like,
Yeah.
no.
I'm mind blown.
Yeah.
It is mind like
It's fake. Oh, she also
yeah.
never got the ring because it was supposed to wait until after the episode aired, so she wouldn't be like spotted with it. And they broke up before the episode even aired, so she never even got the ring. She wore it for like 10 seconds on the show.
That is literally insane. But no, I have not watched the proposal, but I wish the best for Scallops,
Yeah.
Kristen. I really can't believe I started that. It
Oh,
is so
yeah.
good. She's literally the nicest girl in the entire world.
Yeah, we went to dinner with her in Nashville. She was lovely.
Did she eat scallops?
No, but she did eat a lot. I actually remember like thinking about it.
I can't look at
there was,
scallops
like-
and not think of it.
Yeah.
But I literally told the story once on Bachelor in Paradise.
And they exaggerated it.
It was out of my hands at that point.
That's
and then
so
people
funny.
were like, Alexis, you're so mean. And I'm
They were
like,
calling you a bully.
yeah. But I was like, bro, if somebody hit you with scallop fingers, you would be pissed off too. Like, are you kidding me?
That's
and like
sad.
scallops don't smell like
No, they're
lovely.
fish.
Yeah. So imagine smelling your shoulder every 5 seconds
Oh my
and
god,
they
it's
smell like.
fucking hysterical.
It was like a real story that happened. Like
Right.
it was, and we were in a crowded car.
Yeah.
So imagine being squished
Mauled.
with scallop shoulders. It wasn't a good time. So I
is
just told
so
it once,
funny.
and then they just like took it to a whole nother level.
That's classic.
But I would
Bachelor in
never,
Paradise.
yeah. But I would never like be mean to somebody.
No, totally, but like that must have been so embarrassing for her.
I know. I
And
feel
you
so bad.
started it.
She's really
I'm so
embraced it though. They
Yeah.
they mentioned it
Yeah,
on the proposal too.
and
like,
she really does like scallops. So I was like, maybe like she should start like a seafood line.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like take
Open a
advantage.
restaurant.
Yeah, make it an
That's
business
the
opportunity.
A scallop truck.
That's just the entrepreneur in Alexis. That is so funny.
Okay, we have one final question for you because we're way over time.
Are we? Fuck.
It's 11:45.
I'm watching
Ooh.
it. Are you kidding? It's lunchtime.
Literally, my mind thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's almost noon. I should start thinking about lunch.
Oh my god, what made you start designing hoop earrings?
Yes.
Well, I only wear hoops.
Yeah, me too.
So I was like, no, you don't.
That's the biggest lie ever.
Oh, really? Do you wear small, medium, or large?
Huge.
Oh, really?
I wear ones that hang on my shoulders.
So why didn't I send you the big pair?
I don't know. I got the small ones. I'm like, oh, these are cute, but like, I want
Yeah.
those ones.
Okay, yeah, I'll send you a new
Just
pair.
give me those ones off your ears.
I don't know why I thought you were a medium type gal.
No, I'm totally like bigger. And now that I have a new neck and I can wear my hair up with hoops is so cute.
Yeah, no, that's all I wear. So it's like, and like now I literally only shop for hoops.
Yeah.
And there's only one place for, like there's no, like you don't have to go to H&M for everything.
Right. This is just all hoops all the time.
Hoops, like and then all different sizes.
Hoop Nation is a great name.
There's no discrimination in my...
In your brand.
in my brand.
Hoop Nation is a great name.
It's
How did
small,
you come up
medium,
with it?
black, white, all. Like
All.
everybody
Pink
can
jelly.
shop Hoop Nation. Pink jelly.
How did you come up with Hoop Nation name?
I just always like hashtag Hoop Nation, so I was like, oh,
It's a great
clever.
name.
But then like I had to like buy the Hoop Nation by
trademark.
Alexis.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's
like a new woman since the last time you guys saw me.
I know you're so official with your trademark.
I know. I can't wait. And then like Little Hoop Nation's coming soon.
Yeah.
But
TM
Hoop Nation,
at Girl
Hoop
With No
Nation,
Job.
guys follow if you care.
Little Hoop Nation by
And
Girl
they're
With No
great
Job.
quality.
Yes, they are.
And cheap price.
And the little box was so cute with your little picture in it.
Oh my God, it
You
was
guys
so
like-
cute.
were you like-
I have it like it's
Did
always
I
floating
say
around.
you were happy
Yes,
engagement?
congrats. And it took me a few days to turn it over, and then I saw it, and I was like, "That's so sweet." And the picture is just floating around my apartment, like
Yeah.
it goes from
I
one
thought we
shelf
were
to
gonna just
another.
throw it out, so I just
No,
get
it's so cute.
It is, right? And it's just like happy, like, hey.
And I wasn't sure if like
like-
everyone got it or like we got it because we're special, but everyone gets it, right?
Yeah, no, I had an awkward moment like the other day because someone was like, "Oh, I got a note too. Does yours say the same thing?" And I was like, "I'll just go now."
If you guys want to know what we're talking about, check out Hoop Nation by Alexis.
Yes, it's Alexis's amazing line of hoops, but also just follow Alexis Waters 13.
Okay, no.
A Waters 13.
At Alexis Waters _.
Oh, I thought it was a 13. I don't know why.
It would be 24. 24 is my number.
Oh, okay. Why?
But I would think, because my birthday is March 24th.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. My birthday's tomorrow. Everyone get me
I
presents.
know, it's your
My
birthday
Venmo
tomorrow.
is-
Do you want to do the show?
My Venmo is Claudia Oshry. Yeah, I want to do the show tomorrow. I might not want to do the show Friday because of
You
my
wanna go
party.
out?
I'm having a party. You're not going to be here.
Yeah, I'm leaving
You were at my
tomorrow.
birthday last year.
Yes,
And you brought Big
the
Rach, which was the
hoedown.
best thing ever.
I know, I'm really a good friend.
No, you're the best. Like, literally, my birthday was made. I saw Big Rach, and I was like, I was
And then-
obsessed with her, but we didn't know her yet, and she didn't follow me on Instagram.
and she
so
was
like,
the Bachelorette. That
yeah.
was like a big
Yeah,
and
deal.
it's like the first episode had
Her
just aired.
episode was airing.
And she's
Yes.
like a historic figure as the first black. Like she's so epic.
And she's doing ESPN.
Oh,
She's
shit.
Just, she's just like.
No, and you
like-
brought her to my birthday, and like I've never felt cooler in my
Yeah.
whole life. So
Claudia
my
was
birthday-
walking through the
chased her
party
down
with
the
her
block.
like she was my
Megan
date.
Fox with Stu Wolf.
Yeah.
at Conventions of a Teenage Drama Queen. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
and then and then like there was people at the bar. You literally shoved.
I was like,
people
sorry, Big
out.
Rach coming through.
Yeah, and Big Rach got a drink first, and
Yeah,
then
of
I got
course.
it second.
Yeah, and I think I got a third.
Yeah, or I think Nikki watched it.
So at Alexis Waters _ keep up with Alexis, Hoop Nation, and Tyler and his mom. This is the Morning Toast. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then. Peace.